I'm here with Will Anderson, potential top 5 pick in this upcoming NFL draft. And Will, you decided not to work out today. You put everything out there at the NFL Combine, understandable. What's next for you in this process? What are you focusing on now?
Yeah, right now I'm just focusing on, bettering my craft, taking care of my body, making sure that I'm good, diving deep into my playbook, diving deep into myself, making sure that I'm aware of, the areas that I need to improve. And I think that's been the biggest thing, talking to all the coaches, that's what I wanted, the feedback. Not so much, oh, you look good here, you look good there. How can I improve? I'm going to be going into a next stage of my career, next stage of my life is going to be, a lot of, more competition, better tackles, better QBs. How can I separate myself? And that's one of the biggest things that, I'm going to focus on this whole offseason.
I talked to Nick Saban, your head coach, about you earlier today. Here are a few things he said about you. He said he's like the teammates that I used to have. He's a throwback. He said he would run through a wall for me any day I asked, for any coach. He prepares and works as hard as anyone ever coached, and he's a dog-ass competitor. When you hear those things from Nick Saban, tell us about your relationship with him and kind of what that means.
Yeah, so I just started off by saying, Coach Saban, I tell him all the time, I'm so thankful for him. The opportunity that he gave me when he sat me down in his office, brought me and my family in, and just being the same authentic coach from recruiting until now, these last 3 years I've been here. And, he put so much trust in me and confidence in me. And it's like sometimes I feel like he gave me the key to the place sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's just how much he loves and trusts me. But, I can't say enough good things about Coach Saban. We share the same mentality, and I think that's why it's so easy for us to gravitate towards each other because we share the same values and principles, and we're so committed and all into football, into a program. But just being coached by him, the GOAT, I call him. I was like, I'm getting coached by the GOAT. Like, this the best, college coach ever, you know what I'm saying? But he's a great guy, and I wouldn't rather have played with anybody else but him.
Whether it's Nick Saban, your defensive coordinator, teammates I've talked to, everyone says, and I see it on tape. Every game I've ever watched you and studied you on tape, just the motivation, the drive, the competitiveness that you have, down to down, and when we can't see you on tape, what you're doing in order to put that on tape. What makes you tick, man?
Really just my love for the game, and I know it's kind of cliche, but I just feel like my love, my mentality that I have, what beats in my chest, I tell people all the time, they say, Will, what separates you from everybody? And I said, everybody can go out there and get sacks. Everybody can go out there and make tackles, but everybody don't got what Will Anderson beat in his chest.
Yeah.
Like my heart, my mentality that I have, I feel like that's what separates me from everybody. So that's what keeps me going, the love, the passion, what the game brings, other than just the money part of it, but more of the relationships that you build with your teammates, the jumping up and down, all of those things are what keeps me going, the process day in and day out. That's what makes me tick and what makes me want to keep going.
Well, it makes it easy for a lot of us to pull for you, man. And wish you all the luck at the next level.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.